I want to go back and review how to find the slope of the secant line, which is also called the average slope or the average rate of change. And I introduced this scenario in the very first lesson, so we'll use this as an example. If I want to find the average slope, or the average rate of change between 3 seconds and 9 seconds, what I need to do is I need to find the slope of that secant line. And if you recall, we have the slope of a line given 2 points is just y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We can also think of this as the change in y with respect to the change in x. All right, so you might have seen those notations, and hopefully at least you've seen this one. And so let's come up with our points. We have at time 3 seconds, the position of this runner is at 3 meters. So we can write this is a point 3, 3. And then at 9 seconds, the runner is at 6 meters. So we say 9 seconds, and we have a position of 6. So to find the average rate of change, we just take y2, which is 6, minus y1, which is 3, all over x2, which is 9, over x1, which is 3. And then we simplify that, so we get 3 over 6, which is equal to 1/2. And in this case, we have units. It looks like our units are meters and seconds, so it's changing at 1 meter for every second, or 1/2 meters per second. All right, so that's, if we're given a picture like that, it's pretty easy to calculate the slope of the secant line. Let's suppose we had just a function f of x equals x squared, and we wanted to find the average rate of change over the interval 1 to 3, let's say. So we can do a similar type thing, we just need to calculate the 2 points. So at an x value of 1, we would find f of 1, which is equal to 1 squared, or 1. So that's our first point. And then our second point would be 3, and if we plugged 3 in there, we would get 3 squared, which is 9. And so we have our 2 points, and then we can simply find the slope of the secant line, or the average rate of change, by doing the same calculations. y2 is 9, minus y1 is 1, all over x2, which is 3, minus x1, which is 1. So we get 8 over 2, which is 4. So the average slope of the function f of x equals x squared over the interval from 1 to 3 is equal to 4. And so if you were to graph this function f of x equals x squared and draw a secant line from the point 1, 1 to the point 3, 9, the slope of that secant line would be 4.